Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have my NFL Week 5 player props and best bets for part two. We are hitting at an 86% hit rate as far as our best bets, which is spread picks versus totals, and we're also hitting at a very high 60% for our player props. So we're doing really, really well here in the NFL. And I want to tell you guys a couple reasons why you might want to hit that subscribe button. But here's the main reason. From part one, which you can go check out on my channel. Also, I have it in the comment section pinned. There's a couple things you need to know about part one. Number one, all the lines that we picked have already moved. Bryce Young, we picked at 195. Is it currently at 215? Jalen Hurts, 180. Now it's at 188 passing yards. And then Spencer Rattler was at 188 and now it's at 200. So you see huge line movement, which shows that we got great usage if you went ahead and picked those picks when I first came out with the show. But if you waited to Saturday night or Sunday morning to make these picks, those lines aren't there anymore. But that value has already been taken out. So very important to hit the notifications, very important to hit the subscribe button because people ask me all the time, what's a good bet? A good bet is when you get really good value. So when the closing line is not what you betted at and it went the other way. So, stream value right there. And I'm pretty sure with the five player props I have for you today and the one best bet, we will get that same type of value. So go ahead and put these picks in as soon as possible. I do have a pick for Thursday, so you don't have much time to put this in. So I'm gonna get started. Kyron Williams of the Rams. Average fantasy score 13.5, projected fantasy score 15. The 49ers are ranked 29th versus the run this season. That's very low, as you know, only 32 teams. Um, but they are very good versus the pass. Third versus the pass, which is going to stop, some of that Stafford passing. I expect a lot of check downs, little dump passes to Williams, which is going to help his fantasy score. He's averaging two receptions a game. I think he gets two or three in this game. Also, I really like for him to score a touchdown. His touchdown prop is a goblin on Prize Picks, which means it's favored also favored on the sports book to score a touchdown. And he's averaging 17 carries a game. I expect this to stay the same as it's a positive game script. He should be winning, um, which will of course, cause the Rams to want to run the football more. I still think Williams has a lot of wiggle, a lot of speed. Go ahead and give me his over 13.5 fantasy score for Kyron Williams. Next pick is Dak Prescott. Average 280 passing yards, which is crazy. Projected passing yards is 245. So if you have Dak Prescott in your season picks like I gave out on my channel, man, you are in a good spot. Let's just keep him healthy. He's averaging 42 pass attempts a game, which is crazy amount of passing attempts. Some of it's by necessity, because the defense can't stop a nosebleed. Let's be honest. Over in the last three games, he's been over this number in the last three games. And the Jets defense, let's be honest, they are decent, but not great versus the pass either. Um, Huge value here. The only, caveat is no CD Lamb, which makes me a little nervous. Can these other receivers continue to produce? But Dak Prescott has looked so good. I don't see no reason why he doesn't go over this. I think he continues to throw the ball a lot and very well. Give me this over 237.5 passing yards. We're even getting kind of a discount, so I absolutely love it. Next guy, CJ Stroud of the Texans. The Ravens are the second worst defense in the NFL, right behind the Cowboys. And, CJ Stroud's only averaging 208, but I got him projected at 236. The Ravens have the second worst pass defense. So it's not like, he's going against some barn burners. But here's another thing I really love. He completed 78% of his passes in the last game, and he went over his number. 78% completion rate shows me a lot of things. One, good play calling. Two, accuracy. Three, he's got some time in the pocket. So pass completions is one of the most important things I look at when I look at quarterbacks for those reasons alone. Um, Getting protected more. CJ Stroud, I think, is going to have to be a little more aggressive, especially if Lamar Jackson's playing. Lamar Jackson's playing. He's going to have to score with them. So give me this over 222.5 passing yards for CJ Stroud. Justin Fields of the Jets coming in next, averaging pass plus rush yards 286. Projected, I got him at 252. So he's in the games that he's played, he's absolutely tore it up. The Cowboys allow 420 yards a game. They are the worst defense in the NFL by far, and I don't see it changing at all. I see the same situation happening again here. But look for the Jets to have to be a little bit more aggressive because I expect Dak Prescott to be throwing the football. I don't expect it to be a low scoring game. The total is set at 47, and I think they will get more in all of that. If you go look back at part one, I'll talk about that a little bit. But I absolutely love him here in this spot. He's cleared both games that he's played the full game. He's a real prop guy for us this year. I think he's going to be one of our highest winners for the year. But give me the over 241 pass plus rush yards for Justin Fields. And then Drake May, last pick of the day. It'll be a Sunday night football game. The Bills have the best pass defense in the NFL. And then his pass plus rush yards average is 271. I got him projected at 243. So people say, well, why don't you just go with his pass yards? If I think that's a little too low, but they inflated his rush yards a little bit more. I love this spot for, the defense of the Bills to kind of show up and show out. Still not a huge believer in Drake May yet. The number is high due to the fact he's played very well, but I think he's going to go under this number. As I mentioned, the Bills have the best defense in the league. Look for them also to kind of employ some ball control when the Bills have the ball, and New England as well. Try to get that running game going a little bit more. With that being said, give me the under 253 pass plus rush yards for Drake May. Now for my best bet on this show, I got the Saints versus the Giants, and I think finally Spencer Rattler finally gets that coveted NFL win. He's facing a Giants team that either will have a hamstring second game player in Dart, or they'll have Russell Wilson. Either way, the Saints are in a good spot here, -2. Spencer Rattler also will be playing at home. Give me the Saints -2. I absolutely love this number. Now for the recap, we got Kyron Williams over 13.5 fantasy score. We got Dak Prescott. Sorry, that's wrong. It shouldn't be over 280. It should be over 237 passing yards for Dak Prescott. CJ Stroud over 222 passing yards. Justin Fields over 241 pass plus rush yards. And then Drake May under 253 pass plus rush yards. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button and then leave a comment. Everything you do helps me grow. I will have picks throughout the NFL season, every single week, NFL part one, part two. And I also will have a college football show coming up for you tomorrow. So turn those notifications on. Also subscribe if you want to get some of this great value. And hopefully we continue this generational run. And like I always tell you guys, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.